Samsung S24 Ultra has just been launched, and Samsung launched another smartphone from its mid-range A series. While it is an upgraded version of Samsung A24, but it is a slightly updated version that make it worth its price. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about this phone. So without any further ado, let's roll the intro. The first thing here is unboxing. Let's see what you get. What you not get in the box. There is no adapter or any kind of extra accessory in the box. There is a Samsung traditional white Type-C to Type-C cable, and if you look closely to the box, you will notice that they make the box as small as possible, which is beneficial for the company, Let's talk about the design. The design is very similar to the previous generations. Triple camera setup on the back, and on the front there is not a punch hole display. It is a water drop design notch, but this time they added a little change to the side railing. As you can see, the rest is flat. The power button and the volume rockers are on the right side of the phone. On the bottom there is a headphone jack, microphone, USB port and a speaker grill. On the left side there is SIM tray, and on the top there is a microphone. Samsung is the king of the display market. We can expect a very good display on this phone. It has 6.5 inches 1080p display, and they have upgraded the refresh rate to 120Hz. The last one have 90Hz display. It has 120Hz with 1000 nits, which means it is easier to use your phone in daylight. There are two modes for the refresh rate, 120Hz and 60Hz. For 120Hz, it is a little power consuming. In my opinion, they should at least add 90Hz mode or auto mode, which automatically dial down to 60Hz if you are not using your phone. The display is 6.5 inches, which is not a small one but not a big one. It is a normal display size. If you see on the bottom there is a chin which is very prominent. It will always remind you that it is a mid-range smartphone. Just like that, the phone does not support HDR content because it does not have a HDR display. Fortunately, it has Vibrant L1 support for HD streamings in Netflix and other programs. And I don't criticize them for not making a HDR display because they have to make a difference in each model. Talking about the processor of the phone, it has Exynos 1280 5nm chipset, the Mali G68 GPU equipped with a 6 or 8 gigs of RAM. There are three variants of the phone: 6128, 8128 and 8256GB, which is expandable through SD card up to 1TB. Exynos 1280 is not a very powerful processor, but it is powerful enough to beat Helio G99, and I think it would be a good deal for this one. It is not battery efficient processor, which doesn't matter because it has 5000 mAh battery with 25W fast charging. It does not have a wireless charging or reverse wireless charging. It can do 27% in 15 minutes, 49% in 30 and 100% in 84 minutes, which is 1 hour and 24 minutes. Continuing with 10 hours and 19 minutes with the active score, which is a very good battery life. And these are some little but important features. It has side-mounted fingerprint scanner, USB Type-C, Bluetooth 5.3, stereo speakers and a headphone jack. Last but not least, let's talk about the camera. There are triple camera setup on the back. The main camera is 50 megapixel, the second one is 8 megapixel and the third one is 2 megapixel macro camera. It has a good camera system on the paper, and the Samsung Color Science is also available on this phone. So it might be a decent camera system, and it can record up to 4K video at 30 frames per second. The phone can zoom up to 10x digitally. On the front, there is 13 megapixel selfie camera which can record up to 1080p video at 30 frames per second. The main camera export 12.5 megapixel photos, and the photos looks good at the point where you does not have to zoom in. The portrait pictures looks also good even if the depth sensor is absent, and the macro camera also did a very good job if you know how to use it properly. And that's the end of the video. I hope you like it, and if you do a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace.